Hi guys, it's CB with Hygge Homestead. Okay, today I have a bunch of fire starters, and I want to show you the different fire starters out there and test them out and see which one we like, which one starts, if any of them, we like any of them better than others. This is one here called, from the company Zip, that got off, I think Walmart sells these, and you can get them off Amazon. And this one is kind of unusual. It says you light the actual wrapper. You light this plastic wrapper. So it's already in a plastic wrapper, and you always want to have your stuff in a plastic wrapper. If you put it in your bag or whatever, it needs to be in a plastic wrapper to keep it dry. Everything in your bags, camping and everything, should be in a plastic bag. So anyway, I cracked it when I was playing with it. It kind of has the feel of, and look, see if I can get up close. It has the feel and the look of one of those washer cubes that you use washing clothes. So, and it says the burns for up to 18 minutes, and you get 12 cubes in there. They all relatively cost about the same, except for the ones you make yourself. And this one, it didn't have a really good package to show you. This one's kind of like, almost like a wick. It's a very, very lightweight cotton, wound tightly cotton, like little wick. So we'll see how this one turns out. And then this one's a homemade one. This is a toilet paper roll with some dryer lint in it. So that one costs nothing. This one is a piece of, it's one of those cotton rounds that women use to take their makeup on and off, and but you can use cotton balls, and it has Vaseline in it, so that's another option. You can also use chapstick, just rub it on a cotton ball. Okay, and this one is another Zip. So Amazon and Walmart, and this one comes with 24 cubes. It says it's all natural. It's wax and wood. Okay. It says outdoors and indoors. Be careful what you're lighting indoors. Everything has carbon monoxide. I don't know if I would feel safe lighting this stuff indoors. Maybe indoors they mean like if you have a wood burning fireplace. No, I don't know. But anyway, I'm no expert, so I don't claim to be an expert. But that sounds a little, be careful with that. So this is a cube. It's hard, a little soft on the outside, but it's like soft wood compressed very hard. It doesn't feel waxy. So, but I guess it's held together with wax. And then there's this one, 65 pieces. Okay, this one says it will burn up to 10 minutes. Okay, and it's eco-friendly, which we always like. And this one is kind of like if you feather a stick, fat wood, and of course wound very tightly. It does tend to shred, as you see. The pieces tend to unravel, and they kind of shred off. But that's okay. That's just, creating kindling. This one reminds me of like when you're trying to make it like a little nest when you're trying to light. So, okay, I've got I'm out at my fire pit. Got just a regular old lighter, and we're gonna light each one and see which one out of each one of these we like the best, and which one lights the best too. So here's the light the wrapper cube. Well, the wrapper lit real fast. Oh yeah, that lit real fast. Okay, that one's going. Alright. Hasn't even got to the other half of it yet. But the wrapper seems to be going up real fast. That's interesting. Burning plastic just has a weird... Yeah. That made a pretty good fire. Look at that. That did pretty good. Let's try this guy. There's one light. Let's see if it gets lit. Meanwhile, this one's going crazy. Look at that one lighting. Okay. There's those two. Look at this one going. You better move those. Better move that kindling back. It's going to get the catch. Okay. Now I know these like, this is what I use when I go camping, so I know those like pretty good. But now I've got all kinds of lighting stuff, so I'll be using the fancy dancy stuff like this. So I bought all this stuff for the demo. So, okay, here is, you see the lint caught real fast. And you can add some of the Vaseline and things like that to it. And stuff it down in there. But it lights pretty good. Okay, that should burn through. That thing's still, look at that one on the end just going crazy. Okay, next. See, that's the Vaseline, and I must have had a lot of Vaseline on the outside of it because that went up quick. But these are not like, this one's already gone out. Hit this one again because that one's already gone out. Or hit the opposite end of it. Those will light it. Those will get it started. But like these, you know, that say they'll go for 10 minutes. You could almost use that just as your sole fire. You wouldn't even need anything. If everything was all wet, you could probably get away with, that thing burns for 10 minutes. You could probably get away with just that, and which is good to know. Okay, there's your, went out pretty fast. That went out pretty fast. And we've got some good wind going on right now. So, but look at those two go. All right, here's this one. This is the wax and wood, the one that claims to be all natural wax and wood. This is one of the zip ones that's wax and wood. That zip one's doing fantastic. This one, not lighting as well, is it?
The lighter won't stay lit.
Doesn't want to stay lit.
Lighter doesn't want to stay lit.
Oh, the lighter. Yeah, because of the wind. That's why they say if you're going to get some like birthday candles, because they're small and easy, to get the relightable birthday candles, ones that like trick birthday candles. It's not wanting to stay lit in the wind. This one, the one on the end, I'm most impressed with. That thing's going like crazy.
Once it gets going, it'll probably stay.
Let's see if it goes out in a little bit of wind. And we'll do this last one. But they say get those trick birthday candles so that you can, so they relight if the wind gets them. Here's the other ones. My toilet paper roll just went out. They're usually good for getting the fire started. They're not meant to be, you know, burning for 10 minutes like these claim to. I had high hopes for that one. I didn't want it to roll in the wind, but I had high hopes for this one on the end with the... That one did okay once it got going.
The little white rolls out. It's done.
The little white one's already done. That's the little white roll thing. So that one's out.
Just enough to get it started yet. This is still smoldering.
This is the
That's the cotton ball.
That's the cotton ball, and that
That's
one's
still
spat out.
smoldering.
This one's still smoldering, but I think it would be the same way. It would get it lit. I think it would get it lit, but it wouldn't. It's not meant to keep going, to keep the fire going for a while. It's just enough to get it lit. I'm most impressed with that one. That one just started like that and just kept on going. I actually think that was 2 cubes because it's.
No, that's when you
I broke it. I broke it in half. Oh, okay. You probably breaking it in half doesn't seem like a bad thing.
Make it go further.
Yeah, if it does that.
The other one's the same way.
So there's
the other cube one's the
You know,
same.
but this didn't cost anything, so you should keep your lint out of your dryer and toilet paper rolls, and so that you at least have something to get a fire started. That's the little wax wood cube. This guy, I don't know. He says he's gonna let. It says on the box that that's supposed to burn for 10 minutes, but it doesn't seem like there's enough there to burn for 10 minutes. So, but yeah, that little white one, it's done. It's gone. There's nothing left of that. And
You could break that other.
That's done too. That is nothing but lighten it. And I wouldn't count on anything for this except lighten the fire. These other ones, if you wanted to keep the fire going, if you want to guarantee that the fire will continue.
You could break that other cube in half too.
Yeah, these two would burn on, but they would burn on their own, you know. Oh, the cube.
Yeah, just break it in half.
Yeah, I think you'd have to use a knife on it, but to break it in half and make it go further. Yeah, agreed. These, I think they'll shred if you try to break them apart. They probably would cut, but they'd shred. So pretty interesting. I like this one. But these aren't doing too bad. So I guess the moral of this story is the white ones didn't do, and the white little.
If you can afford the store-bought ones, the cubes and the.
Yeah, if you can, they do work.
Vaseline work.
Cotton and Vaseline do work to get it lit, but if you can afford to get the cubes, they're going to be better in every situation. That you want to make sure this is going to catch if you don't move. You need to move these.
You can also get those logs like you put burning your fireplace.
Yeah, the fire logs, fire creosote. The ones that clean your fireplace.
No, just the regular.
Or the yeah.
Burned for several hours.
They did light. These did light. But those seem to be going, and they seem to be going for the whole 10 minutes, or like they said they would, so they're not burning out. I don't see one jumping out, you know, from the pack as being better than the other ones. So I guess it's personal choice, and if you can cut these and make them go further, that's already split into 2 cubes because I cracked it. I broke it. And I like the idea that it's a plastic package, and you just literally light the package. I don't know about burning plastic. Is it always been a no-no, but apparently not in this situation. It burns so fast too, so I guess it wouldn't burn, you know, like you wouldn't have to worry about burning plastic and anybody breathing it or your food or whatever.
Right.
But if you were just
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
13 minutes.
13 minutes.
18 minutes.
18 minutes. All right. But they're all doing pretty well. I mean, they're not, that one's but they're all doing pretty well. They're still burning away, and it's been several minutes, so, except for our little but these are what you do. I still say to keep these. and to collect these.
Good in an emergency.
Yep, good in an emergency, good for just getting your fire started. But if it's a bad situation, I'd save these for bad conditions, like, you know, everything's all wet, it's very windy, something like that, where you have to keep the fire going, where you want to guarantee that something's going to be burning. Because you could just about cook on these. Just about enough that you could heat up a cup of coffee on that. Okay guys, well, I wanted to give you a little review on fire starters, and hope this helped. I'll give you kind of a little bit of ideas. There are lots of different fire starters out there, lots of homemade ones, lots of ones that you can buy. So if you know of a good one, put it down in the comments, and I will talk to you all later. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good day, and see you out.